Book title Heaven's Forsaken, The Agony of an Eternal Love. Written and copyright by A. A. Castor. Book 1, Scene 1, Awakening Exterior City Park, Day. The man awakens on a bench in the middle of a bustling city park. He is dressed in tattered clothes that hint at a time long past. Around him, people go about their business, paying him no heed. Man's Pove. The world is a blur of colors and sounds. Modern buildings, cars, and people in contemporary clothing overwhelm his senses. He touches the bench, the grass, and the tree beside him, trying to anchor himself. Man, where am I? He stands unsteady on his feet and begins to wander. The people around him give him curious glances, but quickly move on. He stumbles upon a fountain in the center of the park. The water's sparkle catches his eye, and he moves closer. Man looks at his reflection in the water. He sees a face that is both familiar and strange. His brow furrows as he struggles to recall anything about himself. A child runs by, laughing, chasing after a ball. The child accidentally bumps into the man, startling him. "Sorry, mister." The man watches the child run off, a small smile tugging at his lips. He takes a deep breath and tries to gather his thoughts. Man, to himself. Who? Who am I? Azazel, appearing as an ordinary-looking man, approaches from the other side of the fountain. He has a mischievous glint in his eye and a knowing smile. He casually sits on the edge of the fountain, observing the man with amusement. Azazel, lost, are we? The man turns sharply, his eyes narrowing at the stranger. Do I know you? Little chuckles, shaking his head. Azazel, not yet, but you will. I'm Azazel, and you, my friend, are in for quite a journey. The man looks at Azazel, suspicion mingling with curiosity. Man, Azazel. Why do I feel like I should know that name? Azazel stands and extends his hand. Come on. Let's get you up to speed. You have a lot to remember and even more to do. Hesitantly, the man takes Azazel's hand. As they walk together through the park, the man glances around, trying to piece together the fragments of his scattered mind. Where am I? Oh, welcome to the modern world. It's going to be quite an adventure. Cut to exterior cities, day. Azazel leads the man through the bustling streets that have pointing out various things and explaining the basics of the modern world. The man listens intently, absorbing every word. Azazel, there's a lot you need to know, but don't worry. We've got time. Just take it one step at a time. The man nods, his mind racing with questions. They pass by a newsstand, and the man stops to look at the headlines. He sees images and words that are both alien and fascinating to him. Man, this world, it's so different. How long have I been away? Azazel, a long time. Centuries, in fact. But don't let that overwhelm you. We'll take it slow. As they continue walking, the man begins to notice the small details, the hum of electricity, the buzz of conversations, the advertisements flashing on screens. Everything is new and yet strangely familiar. Azazel, you're starting to remember bits and pieces, aren't you? Man, yes. But it's all fragmented, like pieces of a puzzle that don't quite fit together. That's to be expected. Your memories will come back in time. For now, focus on adapting to this world. They stop in front of a small cafe. Azazel gestures for the man to sit at an outdoor table. A waiter approaches, and Azazel orders coffee for both of them. Man, coffee. I think I remember this. Azazel, good. Small steps. You'll find that some things haven't changed as much as you think. The coffee arrives, and the man takes a tentative sip. The taste triggers a flash of memory, a different time, a different place, sharing coffee with someone he loved. Man, Beatrice. Azazel raises an eyebrow, intrigued. Ah, so you do remember something, Beatrice. She's a significant part of your past, isn't she? Yes, but it's also hazy. Who is she? Why do I feel such pain? Beatrice is the reason you're here, the reason you sought oblivion. She's at the heart of your suffering and perhaps your redemption. The man looks into his coffee cup, the swirling liquid reflecting the turmoil in his mind. He takes another sip, trying to steady himself. Man, I need to know more. I need to understand. Azazel. Azazel. And you will. But first, you need to regain your strength. This world can be unforgiving to those who are unprepared. They sit in silence for a moment, the noise of the city surrounding them. The man's mind races with questions, but for now, he focuses on the simple act of drinking his coffee. Man, thank you, Azazel, for helping me. Azazel smiles, a hint of mischief in his eyes. Azazel, don't thank me yet. We've only just begun. Fade out.